What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ItsColeGalotti, and bringing you guys back another YouTube video. So before I get this video started, I just want to let you guys know I'm doing a 30 days of Cole YouTube quote-unquote challenge, I guess. So if you guys don't know, I'm going to be uploading every single day for 30 days straight. So make sure you guys click the little bell by the subscribe button so you guys get notified when I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my past ex and giving you guys relationship advice from what I learned from my last relationship. So I'm gonna start off with telling you guys the story, and then throughout the story I'll kind of be giving you guys like advice in my opinion and just what I learned, and then I'll sum it up with like the moral of the story, you know, because every story has to have a moral of the story, something, you know, you learn, you know, because you gotta take notes, kids. You gotta just take notes, you know, take notes, bro. All right, guys, so just ahead of time, I'm not gonna give out her name or where she lives or any details like that, because I'm really not trying to give her the publicity, you know. I just don't want to give her the publicity at all. Like, it's just unneeded publicity to her. So there's gonna be no name dropping, no locations, no nothing. So anyway, this girl, her and I were dating. Never really went public on social media about it. That's the issue. Like, we never really went public about it on social media. We always kind of kept it down low. And the thing is, for me, is like when I'm dating somebody, I don't just want to throw it out there everywhere. And I feel like that's one thing a lot of people should learn, is when you're dating somebody, don't be so quick into just throwing it out there. You know, take your time. Like, see how everything's going, and then, you know, you can start throwing it out there and start showing everybody what's really going on, you know? Which I'm glad that I didn't just throw it out there, because that would have been my mess up at the end of the day. But yeah, we were dating for a little while. I went and saw her a lot. I invested a lot of time into her. I invested a lot of emotion into her, and I really did care for her. I just got emotionally and like mentally attached like really fast. And that's another thing that I'm gonna tell you guys, like, don't do that the way that I did it, because I said fast, like really, like I literally did get emotionally and mentally attached like really fast. Learn from my mistake, learn from this video, just do not do that. Take things slow. So yeah, I got emotionally and mentally attached really quick. So I thought everything was going good, you know, I thought everything was really good. But one issue was, while we were together, like while we were dating, is that she likes to party a lot. She's a party person. Every single weekend she's out partying with her friends. And that's cool. Like, I'm not a controlling boyfriend. Like, that's cool, you know? And I'm not a controlling boyfriend at all. Just don't want to be that person, because it's really unhealthy, you know? And it's just the same thing both ways. Like, if you're a controlling girlfriend or if you're a controlling boyfriend, that's really like mentally disturbing. It's really emotionally messing the other person up if you're a controlling boyfriend, you know what I mean? Or if you're a controlling girlfriend. You just really emotionally mess up the other person in the relationship being controlling. So I don't like to be controlling at all. I let her go out and party. I let her have fun with her friends, you know what I mean? But the issue with that is me as her boyfriend, I wanted to spend time with her. I wanted to take her to the movies. I wanted to take her, you know, to go out to eat. I wanted to spend time with her. And it seemed like it was too much of a partying over me type of thing, which again, I don't mind that she parties. That's cool. Like, that's great. But if you're in a relationship, you should really try to make time for the other person in the relationship, because it made me feel like I was just left alone, and like, what was the purpose of dating me to not spend like that much time together? Because she goes to school, right? So obviously I can see her after school for like 2 hours, that's it, right? But I never get to spend like an actual like full day with her, or even more than like an hour or two, you know? I wanted to spend time with my girl, and I guess it was just too much to ask for her. And I'm not a party type of person, so I never went to the parties with her, and I just don't care to party. And she partied a lot, so that also messed up the relationship. You know, it became very toxic because we argued a lot over it and just not really agreeing on certain standpoints. If you start arguing a lot in a relationship within the first like week or two, just stop. Like, just clear the boat, like just leave. Like, it's not healthy at all. I was like, yo, we're arguing a lot, but it'll be okay. Like, arguments are supposed to happen in a relationship. If a bunch of argument, I would say if you're arguing every 2 days about something within the first week or two of a relationship, just break up and just go part your ways. Like just stop. Because her and I were arguing a lot, and it was just over the dumbest things. I was the cause of a couple of arguments, and she was the cause of a couple arguments. But at the end of the day is, we never could come to an agreement and find out where each other stands within like an hour of an argument or within 30 minutes of an argument. It literally would last the whole day. And then everything would be better for a couple of hours, and then we would start arguing again. So if you're in an argumentative relationship, just get out of it, especially if it's within the first couple of weeks, because it's just only gonna get worse, and it's just not gonna get any better, and it's not gonna be any healthier at all. So if you're in a really argumentative relationship, get out of it ASAP, because it's just only gonna get worse. And we ended up just cutting our ties. We just, just spread, we just broke up. It was like a heart, and then it said this, and then it said that, and then now it's just, it's just no more. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna be on the subject of post-breakup. I'm gonna be talking to you guys about this previous breakup, and then breakups previously, and things that I learned from those previous breakups that I brought into this breakup, and giving you guys my advice, and just helping you guys out, I guess, in a sort of sense. Once we broke up, I was just not in a good place mentally and emotionally. Like, I was just very down, not with everybody around me, but I was very like down emotionally and mentally, and just, I was bringing myself down really bad about it. But one thing that I did bring from my relationship before this relationship was that you will never get answers no matter how hard you try. And that's one thing that I brought over to this breakup is, when you break up with somebody, don't even bother asking questions, because you will never get an answer. If they want to talk to you about it, they will talk to you about it. Completely kind of cut everybody out for a couple of days while I mentally got myself back together. If you've been through a breakup before, you'll understand. If you've never been through a breakup before, here is something that I can kind of help you understand in a sort of sense. It's not easy to overcome a breakup. Like, no matter how many relationships you've been in the past, obviously you're always going to learn something from each relationship and each breakup. But if you really love somebody and you really fell for somebody hard, as the way I did, it will never be easy to get over a breakup. But as you're going through a breakup, one thing that I've also carried over from previous breakups, and that I also learned from this recent breakup that I want to share with you guys, is you guys need to get out of the house. Because the longer you sit in a room, the longer you sit listening to music, the longer you sit just thinking to yourself, the deeper and deeper and more aggressive your thoughts get. You get your mind off of it. So the next thing is, after her and I split up, we just clashed heads a lot. Like, we might as well have been together with the way we were arguing, because it was just bad after we broke up. I would honestly say it was even worse after we broke up. Obviously, you break up with somebody, you're gonna argue and you're gonna fight 24/7. But it got to the point to where I was really fed up, blocked her, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, phone number, deleted it all. Didn't care. Obviously, it's gonna be really hard. It was really hard for me, because I was like, damn, like, am I sure I want to do this? Like, is this something that I really want to fully commit to? It's like completely just leaving her out of my life. And that's what's gonna run through your mind when you're getting ready to block and just lose all connection with your ex. But you need to do it, because I'm gonna tell you right now, the feeling of knowing that you can't reach out to the person anymore, whether it's your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, it hurts, but it's also satisfying, because you know you're gonna get over it 20 times faster, because then you can't talk to them and regain feelings and regain emotional and mental attachments. When you go into a breakup, post-relationship stage, I suggest, obviously you guys do what you guys wanna do, but something that really helped me get over her a lot faster than I expected to was to block her on everything and just completely say goodbye and cut her out of my life. Haven't looked back since, haven't even thought about unblocking her. Don't even check her pages or anything, because it's not even worth my time. Can't stress this enough, right? People think a lot upon themselves, in the meaning of, I do it as well, and I know people that do it as well. When you're in a relationship, and even when you're broken up with the person, you think heavily upon yourself, like, I'm ugly, I'm worthless, just depression just attacks, and you don't really have this self-love. One thing I can't stress enough is you need to go into a relationship and come out of a relationship with confidence. No matter what the circumstances are, you need to go into a relationship and come out of a relationship with confidence, because that really helps you find yourself more, and that really helps gain your trust for not only the person in the relationship, but after a relationship, it helps you gain trust for yourself as well and helps you gain self-love. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. I just wanted to talk about my previous relationship, wanted to talk to you guys about while I was in the relationship and even getting out of the relationship and giving you guys advice along the way. I love you guys so much. Make sure you guys subscribe down below for more insane videos. 30 Days of Cole literally starts today, so make sure you guys subscribe, hit the bell below, because I'm gonna have a bunch of messy videos. I'm gonna have a bunch of crazy videos coming out. Also, go follow all my social medias down below. They're gonna be in the description. Also, make sure you guys leave a like on this video. If we could get to 127 likes, I will go skydiving with no parachute on. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.